the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Mike, here we go. Go right in. Mike's 5-4. Hey, get in the weight room. Check three.
They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you...
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Anthony Barr comes rumbling in for the sack.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10.
At their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here I come. Leave it, 48. Check 24, watch 24. Shift. Gun. First. Check 99. Kill.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Don't let him breathe. Good route here. Don't let him breathe. Hey, Haywood. Mike, 48. Gun. 48. Yeah, that's what I do. Check 48's the Mike.
To throw is Cousins. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
What is he? 48's Mike. Hey, no, he's easy. What's the curl? Mike, 48. Hey, echo. Check the out.
They just do get the playoff. Now Cousins. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Delta.
Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic. Tackles.
48's the mic.
To throw, Cousins.
Let's see what you got.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The sack by Robert Quinn. And they weren't in zone coverage, they were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Shift. Hey, Steamer. Watch out. Hey, alert 3, alert. Ringo. Kill.
3rd and long for Cousins. That's caught by Treadwell. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 45-yard line. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Cousins gives way to Cook. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That's it. Big hit.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Cowboys' 37-yard line.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
All day. Tighten up.
22 jet bomber.
Tight dog.
Hey, can. Where's the hot?
Cousins to throw it. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 7 yards there and a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
48's the mic.
Hey, orbit.
Watch the run. 48.
Where's the hot?
A first down throw for Cousins. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Come on, D. Leave it. Bring up 48. Bravo.
48's Mike.
Gun.
QB drop. Watch QB drop. Mike, 48. Mike.
Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Two. Hey, exit. Gun.
They'll throw again. Cousins looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Move the chains. A gain of 7 on 3rd down.
Not today, you are.
Wide. Hey,
First down, here's the run with Cook. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
hey, flicker.
SOS.
Yellow.
Switch. Bang. Smooth. Bang. 48's Mike. 48's Mike. I'm coming after you.
Throwing on second down, Cousins. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football, and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
Hey, Charlie.
Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic. You
Lucky 50.
tired of seeing me? Jam him, jam him, jam, jam.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The Vikings on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 9.
Right now, let's go. All right. Here we go. Let's go, D, let's go. Hey, let's get there.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Bailey's kick is good. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys are a little bit jumpy.
But you do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3
and
and
now they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. On 2nd and 15 now. Prescott.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. Intended that time for Cooper.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
40. I'm scared. Back.
Gun.
On first down, it's Cook. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 17 yards, first down, Vikings.
Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Gun.
Check 48's the mic.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. And down inside the 15 he goes. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Watch the block, motion, block.
Gun.
They'll run on first down. Cook. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains.
Gun.
Hey, look.
382. Lift the hood.
Now on 2nd and 13. Cousins. And Thielen's got it. Touchdown Vikings.
That's it, baby. That's it.
Adam Thielen in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Bailey got the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0.
Makes the score Vikings 10, Cowboys 0. Gabe Bailey to kick off.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
We got this.
Austin on the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide.
Tavon Austin, he's going to go. Past the 20, and he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football. Full half to be played. Now a hit and a loose football.
How many times in the course of a game do you talk about momentum plays? And I think we just saw one there. Just scored, right?
Just took the lead.
Just took the lead, went downfield, got the ball free again, and picked it up. They got a chance to really get the momentum on their side now.
And now they'll try to pile on.
49, check 49. Gun. Hey, flipper.
Starting the third quarter with Cook. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
We want it. Come to my way.
Again, it's Cook. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Check 48's the mic.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. That's 48. Y'all playing the wrong football.
Kill. Check safety.
Rhino.
Check 31.
Gun.
Check hot route. Hot. Watch the shift.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. Cook stripped. The ball's out. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Every time.
So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Under. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it.
Switch.
They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 32 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Forbath, the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, if they're out there, we'll see if they can pick those things back up. They run again on first down. Cook, and he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. On second and 11 now. Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Malik Collins forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
Now, the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
First. Check it back. Go. Listen to me. Gun.
Cousins from the gun on third. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Now Austin. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a first and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
At the 35-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
I smell fear in that offense. Smell fear in that offense. Slam. Check three. Mike's 22. Drop deep.
On second down, it's Pollard. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
42, check. Mike 42. Run. Silver. Whip.
Gonna run again here with Pollard. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They run it again with Cook. And an alley to run. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings. Following the good run by Cook. Here's another 1st and 10. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around with the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. On 2nd down, this is Madison. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to the ground on 1st down. Here's Madison. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
That's it, baby.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Under 10.
Going on the ground with Madison. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Right now, let's go. Wide. Under crunch. Hey, flicker. Out. Gun. Out.
3rd down, Dalvin Cook. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
6-6.
On the carry, it's Cook. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Alpha.
Check, 48's the mic.
Gun.
Cousins. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Jeff Heath, the strong safety, able to get in there on the coverage. This secondary as a unit, they've worked really well together in this one, especially late.
A lot of cohesiveness, a lot of communication, and some great athleticism. They're playing so well now, a nickname is sure to follow. They're going to have to name this whole unit soon.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
25's the mic. Zoom.
Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys.
They'll look to throw.
Let's get off the field.
That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down.
Kill. 6 gun.
Running for it. Here's Cook. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
48, Mike.
Hey, Foxtrot. You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today. Mike, 48. Good route here.
Check, 48's the Mike.
Gun.
48's the Mike. I'm coming after you. What's that?
Here's Cousins. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Hey, Haywood. Hey, 25's the mic. We're going 25's the mic. Hey, yo. Check three.
Sponge.
Hey, flipper.
Go. Check, crunch.
Gun.
Wide, get wide.
Check.
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones.
Intercepted. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.